everybody. Mark Karras for RockMyMonkey.com. Remember to go to RockMyMonkey.com/TV for more episodes. This time we are graced with the singer of Sabaton, and I know we talked on the phone, I think about a couple months ago even. But saw you guys were coming to town, and I said, God damn, I got to interview this guy in person. So, all right, so now, how's the tour going so far?
So far, so good, I must say. We've been having quite a very welcome reception basically everywhere we've been. And it's very happy because it's always a little bit nervous, new territory for us. We've been around in Europe for several years, but we're kind of new over here, but people seem to be liking it, and then we're having fun. All that matters.
Now, I told you on the way to do this interview that you were a highly entertaining character on stage. I mean, have you always been kind of a little bit of a goofball on stage? Not afraid to claim that every single song is about your penis. Has that always been you, or did that slowly develop? Who's your influence as far as stage presence goes?
Oh, I don't know really. In a sense, I've always been a little bit of a goofer. But to be honest, I mean, in the beginning when you felt you had something to prove, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're starting out, at that point you wouldn't make jokes about having a small cock on stage really. Or, make a joke about you forgetting lyrics and stuff like that. In that case it'd be embarrassing. As time passed on though, I mean, those are the things that actually makes the show fun for us. I mean, absolutely. The songs are going to be the same. We do improvise a bit on the solo parts, or I maybe change a melody for fun, but it's basically the same song. But what's going to change every night is going to be the crowd. So we try and interact with the crowd, make jokes, talk to them even, ask for requests on song. It wasn't possible tonight though, since we didn't have our original bass player with us, but I mean, that's what makes it fun, a little bit of dynamic and interaction with the audience, because that's what's different. Otherwise, I mean, if we put up a mental wall and just play our songs, I'd fucking kill myself,
And for the record, they actually have South Park playing right here on the TV, so that gives you an idea of the mentality here. So now Parr is out with an injury. What exactly is the injury, and how is he doing?
We don't know exactly what the injury is, but he was having trouble walking even, with his knee and stuff like that. And they don't really know what it is. They're scanning it, but as far as we heard back from Sweden, is that it's not going to be, a life-threatening thing, or he's not going to be able to go on stage or anything like that. It's they're going to, really find out what's wrong and patch him up. And we don't think it'll happen. He'll be all healed until this part of the tour is over. So I think he'll probably be back, in a couple of weeks or something like that. But I don't think he'll be making it back to the US for the rest of the tour. But we have our lovely merchandiser / backliner Emil, who has been with us since 2008 or something like that. And he's a bass player too, so he learned the songs like that. And now he's playing with us instead.
So he was your merch guy?
Yeah.
Okay, and I mean, hopefully he isn't insulted by me saying this, but he looks extremely young. Is he?
He is a kid, basically. When he started working with us, he was like 17 or something. He's 21 now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're basically almost, no, he's gonna be 21 this year actually. So he's 20. Not 21, I can't remember. Anyway, he's almost 10 years younger than us.
Okay. Did a great job on stage. He did a phenomenal job. The kid has a future, but he's a young little whippersnapper. So hopefully, now you started out. Correct me if I'm wrong. You started out as a keyboardist, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now you've been doing the frontman thing for a while. You seem to have, thoroughly embraced it. Could you ever go back to being a keyboardist?
Probably not in Sabaton, but I've been. I play every now and then. I've been playing with other bands sometimes when I have the time. Time gets, I have less and less time for other stuff though. But I did session work for a Swedish band called Stormwind. Did a tour with them and a live album, stuff like that, as a keyboard player. It was a couple of years ago though, but I do it for fun. I never really consider myself a singer until quite recently. I started out as a keyboarder, and they told me to sing because I was writing the songs. Can you sing the melodies? And you know, and okay, cool. And then all of a sudden we have a show. Well, we got no singer. Oh, you'll sing until we find a singer. And then, you know, hey, we're gonna record a demo. I'm like, yeah, but let's get a fucking singer, you know. And it's like, yeah, we'll use the demo to find a singer. And then in 2005, hey, we found a keyboarder. Well, that's me. No, you're the singer. Fuck you!
Do you ever feel that maybe it was like they kind of played around with you as a singer, saw what you did, and then kind of started a conspiracy from then on, and decided behind your back that you were the singer?
No. To be honest, if you had heard me back in those days in '99, you wouldn't ask that question, because I really fucking sucked. Really sucked. It didn't actually start to sound all right until maybe 2004. So I'd say it took me almost 5 years to get a. If I listen back, you know, on the recordings we did, even the demos or the albums, I don't think it really started to sound good until maybe 2004. Then I was like, okay, now it's not a retard screaming anymore. You know, it's now it sounds like a singer at least. So
cool. All right. Now you guys did the live album. And I got to say that it's got me through a really boring and shitty day at work a few times already. So you know, lots of nice, cool energy, and pretty much what I saw, you know, up there tonight. What's the estimated time of arrival on a new studio album?
I can kind of give you an exact estimate of that. Last week of May next year, we're gonna hit the studio on the 2nd of January. We don't believe in long studio recordings, or you know, we're making people wait for it. We're the only thing we will break on is, you know, take time to write good songs, make sure it's, you know, good stuff on the album. But I mean, locking ourselves in studio for, I mean, half a year or a year, we don't think it makes the music any better. You know, write it, prepare, go in and record it as it is. We're a live band. I mean, it's no reason to spend 1 week deciding which sound is on the kick drum. If you got good enough songs and you're a good enough musician, it'll go through even if you don't have the perfect best sound in the whole world. A really good sound is good enough for us, and we usually get that quite quick, and it's the kind of the Sabaton sound we have. So we don't like to take too long doing anything actually.
Yeah. I think the Beatles, all the classic Beatles albums were recorded on 4-track, I believe. Yeah. So now, when you write, do you write with? You say you're the main songwriter. Do you write with a keyboard, or do you play guitar and write with that as well?
I don't play the drums, so when I write music, I have to program the drums. But guitars, bass, and keyboards I play. I don't know why. I started playing Hammond organ actually as a 10-year-old, and then I don't know, when I was 15 or 13 or 14, for some reason I ended up playing the bass in a school band for some reason, just because, yeah, you're a musician and we don't need a fucking Hammond organ in our band, but can you handle the bass? Like, yeah, and then I started playing guitar in my late teens, so that's the way it went actually.
Cool. Alright, so now if the new album is going to be out in May, would I assume that maybe you guys are going to return here in the spring, or are we going to have to wait until the fall to see you guys again?
That's not decided actually quite yet. We're hoping, actually, the hope we have is to be able to come back here before we actually release that album for a couple of headline shows. I don't know how much time we have, but if it's at all possible, we've been on this tour and also on the Accept tour, especially after that, a lot of people have been asking, you know, hey, come on, can you do some headline shows? And because we've only got play 45 minutes, you know, for 2 times, and some songs are going to be the same. So if possible, we'd like to come back in, I don't know, April, May, and do 15 headline shows in areas where we haven't done a headline show before.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I thank you very much for the interview. Is there any final words you have for the fans of Sabaton, or just the viewers of Rock by Monkey TV?
Actually, that's the toughest questions ever. About 50% of the interviews ask for, have you got any final words? And I never ever have anything good to say. But anyway, take care, and for all of those saws, thank you so much. We had a fucking great time over here. For those who didn't come next time. Bye.